Those of you who saw last year's series would recognize this. This is my green Land Cruiser 78 Troopy, and I spent several years developing it, and in the last series, 2 trips to the Richtersveld and 1 to Botswana, testing it. But there was something I forgot to do, and I could kick myself. You see, after the trip, particularly the one in Botswana, which is actually in this series, the vehicle came back looking quite tatty, because I'd forgotten to do something very important. You see here, it's quite bad here, stone chips. You know, I really should actually take it off and have it repainted, but crazy. I mean, just this little bit of damage, and I could have prevented it. Sorry, I just cut my hand, and I just asked them here for some Band-Aid to. This isn't Band-Aid. This is Elastoplast. I asked for Band-Aid. What's the matter with them?
Yes, well, what I was actually talking about is I forgot to do something about protecting my vehicle from scratches in the bush. I mean, this vehicle is valuable. I can't afford to just replace it. So what am I going to do about protecting the bodywork? Otherwise, every time I go into the bush, I'm going to be worried about scratching it, and bush travel's going to be no fun at all.
But I think I got lucky here. No scratches on the bonnet. No stone chips or nothing. I cut myself earlier, and it's healing, but needs a little bit of help. And the reason why I made a fuss about the fact that I wasn't given a Band-Aid and was given Elastoplast instead is because, well, what I'm now doing to the vehicle, it's the same problem. Vehicle protection shield is now used synonymously with anything that is used to coat the outside of the vehicle to protect it against scratches and bumps, including polishes, and of course this particular product, Scotchgard plastic. So this now will do the job perfectly, adequately. But now you can go into a fitment center and ask for VPS, and they'll give you VPS, but they won't actually give you VPS. So what you need to do is you make sure by asking for VPS, Vehicle Protection Shield. Otherwise you might get something else, which doesn't work as well. It's badly fitted. Now, in the category of Vehicle Protection Shield come products like polishes and plastics, like this particular one fitting to the Land Cruiser is a 3M Scotchgard product, ideally suited to heavy-duty use, 4-wheel drives. There are other similar 3M products better suited to BMWs and Mercedes-Benzes and Toyotas, ideally suited to vehicles that spend most of their time in and around town and on the open road, not in the bush. But tell me, could a polish, I mean there are polishes that are also called Vehicle Protection Shield, could a polish possibly protect as well as this very, very strong material? I can't imagine it.
I'm also having my headlights protected. Actually, it's amazing. It protects not only from sand, grit, and of course small stones. It starts with the leading edge of the bonnet and can go all the way around with a full body wrap. Now, these are my friends, so I've asked a little favour of them. I'm not going to have the wheel arches resprayed, but I've asked them to add some additional protection and to help with the aesthetics as well.
Since my first introduction to VPS in 2008, they've improved the film, they've added products. These 3 products, the sealant actually should be applied immediately after the VPS film has been applied to the car, and really it's a maintenance product. Water slides off it, stains just, and the car stays cleaner for longer. It's amazing stuff. It's a shield between the polyurethane and the outside world. And you can have it done if you wish. Most fitment centers will do it for you, or you can buy yourself a bottle and then every 3 or 4 months apply it yourself. And the polyurethane will actually last longer and resist stains for longer. If you do get a bad stain, Hardy-Dar ibis flies over your house one morning as you're driving out the driveway, or something nasty, or tar stains, and the nasty stains, this is a approved cleaner. Very effective, getting off the really nasty stains. Some chemicals are not good. Not good for the product at all. But this particular chemical is, of course, approved. And the car wash, well, really, it's a VPS approved car wash. You don't have to use it, but it's just a good idea to use it because it is approved, and you know that there's no possibility of it doing any damage at all to the VPS shield.
Now, if I have a close look in a bleak light, I can see how the VPS shield is hiding all the little scratches. Boy, I wish I'd done this earlier.